Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom, there lived a kind and beautiful princess named Snow White. She had skin as white as snow, lips as red as roses, and hair as black as ebony. Her beauty was admired by all, except one, her wicked stepmother, the queen, who was very jealous of her. The queen had a magical mirror, and every day she asked, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all?" And every day, the mirror replied, "You are, O queen." But one day, the mirror gave a different answer. "Snow White is the fairest of them all." Furious with envy, the queen ordered a huntsman to take Snow White into the forest and get rid of her. But the huntsman had a kind heart. He let Snow White go and told her to run far away and never return. Snow White ran deep into the forest, frightened and alone, until she found a tiny cottage. Inside, everything was small chairs, small beds, and small dishes. She was so tired that she fell asleep on one of the little beds. Soon, the owners of the cottage returned. They were 7 dwarfs who worked in the diamond mines. Their names were Doc, Grumpy, Happy, Sleepy, Bashful, Sneezy, and Dopey. They were surprised to find a young girl sleeping in their home. When Snow White woke and told her story, the dwarfs welcomed her warmly. Snow White stayed with the dwarfs, cooking, cleaning, and bringing joy to their home. But the wicked queen soon discovered that Snow White was still alive. Furious, the queen disguised herself as an old woman and went to the dwarf's cottage with a poisoned apple. She offered the apple to Snow White, saying, "Take a bite, my dear. It's a magical apple. It will make all your dreams come true." Snow White took one bite and instantly fell to the ground, as if asleep forever. When the dwarfs returned, they were heartbroken. Believing she was gone forever, they placed her in a glass coffin in the forest. Days passed until one day, a handsome prince came by. He had heard tales of Snow White's beauty and goodness. When he saw her, he was so moved that he leaned down and kissed her gently. At that moment, the magic was broken. Snow White opened her eyes. She was alive. The dwarfs cheered with joy, and the prince asked Snow White to be his queen. She happily agreed. Snow White and the prince were married, and they lived happily ever after, while the wicked queen vanished, never to be seen again.